Do you want to know why Twitter shades more employees? Do you want to know, is Elon Musk's social media platform really at risk? Then stay tuned and watch this video till the end. Tech industry insiders and experts are concerned about the stability and security of Twitter after the social media giant shed many of its core engineers. Hundreds of workers quit this week after Twitter's new owner, Elon Musk, demanded they commit to an extremely hardcore work environment or resign with severance pay. Thousands of others had already been sacked. Hashtags such as RIP Twitter, Twitter's shut down, and Twitter migratin' have trended since, with some former employees sharing their experiences on the very platform they've either left or been fired from. There are questions about whether a smaller team can keep such a huge platform afloat, and users are already seeing parts of the site fraying at the edges. With the FIFA World Cup expected to send Twitter traffic peaking in the coming weeks, is the platform actually at the risk of breaking? And what could happen if it does start to fall apart? World Cup a natural opportunity for hackers to target Twitter. A current Twitter employee told Business Insider that outages of some kind were almost certain during the FIFA World Cup, which is a major event on the platform. The world record for the most discussed sports event on Twitter belongs to the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, which allegedly prompted 672 million tweets. Paul Haskell Dowland, a professor of cybersecurity at Edith Cowan University, says the World Cup is a natural opportunity for hackers to target Twitter, as the service is expected to be under stress when it sees spikes in demand. The absence of people to look after it could result in impacts on service availability, he says. Cybercriminals around the world will be well aware of the challenges that the Twitter platform is currently facing. He said hackers were likely considering attempting denial of service DDoS attacks, which flood a site with too much traffic, or even trying to compromise Twitter accounts using vulnerabilities in the platform. It wasn't clear how much Twitter's cybersecurity teams had been impacted by recent layoffs and resignations, but earlier this year its former security chief, Peter Zatko, filed a whistleblower complaint claiming the platform's cybersecurity was in a dire state. Twitter users noticing more bugs, spam, and scams. Some Twitter users have seen an increase in bugs on the platform in recent weeks, as well as more spam and scam content, and issues with two-factor authentication when logging in. Down Detector, a service which tracks website outages, has flagged in multiple countries in recent days that user reports indicate possible problems at Twitter. 3 engineers who left Twitter this week told the Associated Press that they expected the platform's 230 million users to experience some unpleasantness now that more than 2/3 of the company's Primus core services engineers were gone. One said there was a betting pool for predicting when critical aspects of the site would start to break. On Tuesday, Mr. Musk announced he had started shutting down microservices he considered unnecessary bloatware on the platform. Less than 20% are actually needed for Twitter to work, he said. Could Twitter actually break? Professor Haskell Dowland said we were likely to see a degradation of Twitter, but not the platform's death. I would be very surprised if we were to see a complete failing of the platform. But it will certainly almost inevitably lose some level of functionality, he said. It will probably suffer with inavailability for prolonged periods of time, probably during major events, and the World Cup would be a natural one, but it would survive. Because Twitter is a large, cloud-based platform spread across many servers around the world, Professor Haskell Dowland said there were many complex systems to maintain to keep it functioning properly, and it needed a large team of people to do that work. The systems are generally quite reliable, but there is a very large team of people sitting behind the scenes, keeping an eye on things, he said. And I think that's where we're going to start to see the problems, that whilst the systems may be generally reliable, they are not perfect. A now former Twitter engineer wasn't as optimistic, and told the Associated Press that everything could break now that some engineering teams allegedly consisted of only 3 or 4 people. Peter Klaus, an engineer who resigned from Twitter, tweeted that while some people thought the site would collapse, he thought it was a maybe but wasn't entirely sure. Elon Musk has posted emoji of a laughing face on Twitter to shrug off suggestions that the platform may collapse, and shared photos from a meeting with company engineers. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you like the content. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you wanted to watch more such informative videos, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.